Good morning, everybody. It's Richard Wharton with Online Bike Coach, and in today's Xert Daily Ditty, well, I really don't know what to think. We're going to start by taking a look at what the Adaptive Training Advisor is telling me. I had a really good day yesterday. It was 69 points. My focus was right on target at 5 minutes and 13 seconds, and had some rigorous efforts. Had a couple of technical glitches using the video software and the VO2 Master software, so I'm going to tweak that a little bit, and I'll try to push those through my Online Bike Coach page. But anyway, looking at today, we've got a training deficit of 9 XSS. I'm on the tail end of my build phase. It's asking me for a real nice basic endurance ride. The interval targets are imminently achievable at 206 watts, and the workout goal is 56 XSS. This is inside of an hour. It shouldn't be much of a problem. The training pacer shows me to be right at 12 o'clock. Once again, I'm staying around on target. And if I don't work out, it's going to be at 11 o'clock, and the triangle will be blue, which means I will be recovered. If we look at the signature, again, I'm not 100% sure what to think, but I'm sitting at 262 watts. It's just nice. It's kind of flat. High intensity energy is at about 22 1/3 points. Again, it's shifting a tenth of a point here and a tenth of a point there. Peak power did go up a little bit after yesterday, and the lower threshold power is down to 206 watts. I'm staying on my endurance rides in the 170s, and I'm optimizing fat burning through the fat carb field on the Garmin 1030. We're going to scroll down and just take a look at the rainbow bar, and we can see that I'm just a few days away from increasing my intensity and migrating into the peak build. Now, if we look at the weekly target, it says focus duration should be 5-minute power. And the way to find that and see if I'm on target or not is to hop into the planner. Let's let this populate. Then go into the weekly stats. And what we can see here is this is the suggested focus for the last 5 weeks. The November 30th week, it wanted me at 293 watt focus. Then the 7th of December, that climbed 7 watts to 300. Then on the week of the 14th, it was at 311. On the week of the 21st, it was at 325 watts. This week, right now, it's asking for 328 watt type intervals. So you can sort of see the progression there, and you can also see that it changes the definition of the suggested focus. The actuality is that in the last week of November, I was a little bit out, so I was 7 minutes away. I was at 17 minutes and 9 seconds. Then I was inside the climber focus by doing something at 8 minutes and 23 seconds. Then on the week of the 14th, it was asking for 8-minute focus, and I gave it a climber's focus. Finally, last week, it asked for 6-minute focus, and I gave it an 8-minute focus. And then this week so far, it's asking for breakaway specialist, and you can see that I'm about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes behind, but there are still several days in the week. So again, I'm not really worried about it. I like the way the trend is going on each one of these columns. It's just something else to provide us with good, solid information. If we hop over to the progression line, what we will see is continued steady improvement on the training load. Again, I started at 41.3 points, and as of 8 o'clock this morning, I'm at 47.3, but I am still concerned about the continued drop or flatline in threshold. And if we care, my form line is in negative territory, which is probably why it's telling me that I need to do an endurance ride. But again, I do enjoy the fact that it's asking for 60 points, which continues to pull me up by the bootstraps towards a 50-point XSS chronic training load. Anyway, I can't really think of much else to share, but I do want you all to remember that we're hosting a webinar tomorrow at noon Pacific Standard Time. That's GMT -8. I've left a registration link in the video below. And we're going to spend 90 minutes talking about how we can turn your New Year's resolutions into achievements using the Xert fitness platform. We'll be using some of your data. We'll be using some of my data. We'll be looking at different things, and the whole thing will be recorded for subscribers who have paid their way. Cost is $10.99, and I hope you'll join us. Anyway, thanks again, and have a great ride.